Deciding to have children or not to have children is a very personal decision. But I think one of the stupidest comments that people will make to those who decide not to have children is, well, who's going to look after you when you're old? Because to be honest, having children does not guarantee that you will even be cared for. Hi, my name is Aaron Bangay. I'm the author of The House on Ninth Line, a memoir of grief and the end of a family. Now, I talk about this in my book, the contrasting difference between two family members. Now, my grandmother had three children, and while she was looked after into her elder years by one of her kids, the other two she was estranged from. Most of her grandchildren didn't talk to her. And that is really because she was an emotionally immature person. She caused a lot of damage with her selfish and immature behavior. And it resulted in us not wanting to put in the effort, not wanting to have contact with her. And that is a reflection of her as a mother and as a person. Now, the opposite of that was my great aunt. Now, my great aunt never had kids. She married later in life, but the family absolutely adored her and made sure she was looked after into her elder years and actually went above and beyond to make sure she was looked after. And the reason why was because she showed up. She cared. She loved. She remembered people's birthdays. She took the time to go to graduations, families, events. She would be present. And that presence and that being there and showing that she cared is what made the difference. And if you're one of those people that just expects your kids to look after you into your old age, let me tell you this. You actually have to be a parent. You have to love your child. You have to show that you care about them and their interests, their needs, and fulfill not just the basic needs of them as a child, but you also need to fulfill their emotional and intellectual needs. Because the way that they care for you and will look after you as an adult when you are old is a reflection of how you treated them as a child.